job, friends. Let's go ahead and read our message. It says, Good morning, 4K. Can you find the letter Y in our classroom? Question mark. Love, Miss Sheila and Miss Christy. So I'm going to have my friends in the classroom walk around the room to find something with the letter Y on it. And then you need to remember where you found it and then come back and tell me, okay? So go find the letter Y in the classroom and then come back and sit down and then we'll talk about where we found those letters. All right, and my friends at home, you're going to go around your house and see if you can find some things with letter Y, and then you can report back to me on Seesaw. All right, friends, it is time for our story. It's called Giraffes Can't Dance. It is by Giles Andrea and Guy Parker Reese. Raise your hand if you think giraffes can dance.
I think giraffes can dance.
All right. Put your hand down. Raise your hand if you think giraffes can't dance. All right, we'll have to see. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awful crooked and his legs were rather thin. That's Gerald right there. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees, but when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Uh-oh, he's not very coordinated. Now, every year in Africa, they hold a jungle dance, and every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. Wonder what he could do. The warthog started waltzing, and the rhinos rocked and rolled. The lions danced a tango, and elegant and bold. Look at all the animals are dancing. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel. The 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. There's lots of music too. Gerald swallowed bravely and he walked toward the floor, but the lions saw him coming and they soon began to roar. Hey, look at clumsy Gerald, the animals all sneered. Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird. The animals weren't very nice, were they? Gerald simply froze up. He rooted at the spot. They're right, he thought. I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot. He believes them. So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He never felt so sad before, so sad and so alone. Poor Gerald. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. The moon can be so beautiful, he whispered with a sigh. Excuse me, coughed a cricket, who'd seen Gerald earlier on, but sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. So maybe Gerald just needed different music, right? Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. Oh, the cricket is having good positive words for him, isn't he? With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hoofs had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying and his tail was swishing round. Ooh. Is he starting to dance?
Yeah.
He threw his arms out sideways and he swung them everywhere. He did a backward somersault and leapt in the air. Wow. Gerald felt so wonderful, his mouth was opening wide. I am dancing, yes, I'm dancing. I am dancing, Gerald cried. Oh my goodness, he's so happy. Look, he's got a big smile. Then one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They shouted, it's a miracle. We must be in a dream. Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen. How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how. But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. Are they all super proud of him? Yeah. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. We can all dance, he said, when we find music that we love. Aw, I love that story.